So this is the unusual thing about this place. I'm going to open it because I want to see what's inside it. It's that time of Christmas again. Yay, it's the best time of the year! Goodbye, Eric.
The cost of having a curtain made for this door with that material is £290.
So we're going to Disneyland Paris.
Good morning, guys. It is Boxing Day. They've all disappeared and they've gone shopping for things they don't need to buy. I actually stopped Leigh from going because he was going to go. But I pointed out to him that if there was anything that you wanted, you'd have bought it before the price had gone down. So the fact that you want it now...
Excuse me. I had to stop Leigh from going, like you rule me.
No, I had to persuade you, let's put it that way, because you were...
I thought about it for a second.
I gave him a convincing statement and said, why would you go and buy something? If you'd have wanted it, you'd have already bought it.
Nice weather. We'll just go and enjoy our local village, maybe go to a pub.
We're going to the Amazon locker to pick up some toilet chemicals. That's the extent of our fun today. I've just been in the van and I've done the final coat of the white on the inside of the cupboard. I've just got the grey at the front to do, and then that's finished. And then what?
We'll go.
Just enjoy the silence. Yes. I've said, should we go to a pub?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to.
I'll bring my Kindle. We'll have a little chill.
Should we go to a wine bar?
Wine bar.
I don't know whether it'll be open or not today. But a pint and some quiet. Which is what we've not had.
We'll have a little...
As you would expect with the kids. Why is your laptop making, like, Lodge Guys logos and things?
Oh, I know, I need to sort that out.
On the back screen. It's like a Las Vegas sign. So anyway, the kids were up early this morning. We've been watching Harry Potter again. They've watched the whole thing now, so they're fully up to speed. They reckon that they're experts on it, but I've been testing them, and they couldn't answer anything in the last two films. So I got them to watch it, so it'll be a bit of a quiz tonight for them to see if they can get it, because they watch a lot of stuff online. The presents are still everywhere. They've had them all out 3 times this morning, and then they've gone to the shops to buy more. Oh my god! Yeah, but it's what they'll come back with.
I know it is. We used to do it every year.
I know, but we've wised up. We've wised up.
It's because we're older now.
So when I went out to the van this morning, the inside windscreen in the cab was steamed up a little bit, which it has been doing anyway, and you're going to get that when it's cold inside a van and there's been moist air in there. Anyway, I went back in the back and I pulled the flap down and I put my hand into the ceiling where we put the insulation, dry as a bone. So hopefully that insulation has solved that. So we are just waiting for our friend Julie to do the cushions, and that.
Who else buys scratch cards at Christmas? Nick's mum was famous for doing it, wasn't she?
Yes.
Every year at Christmas.
For 20 years she did it.
So I got everybody some in the Christmas Eve box. £7.
And won 15 quid.
And we won 15 quid.
So we're going to cash them when we go as well.
And gets 15 more. So
no, let's just get the money and give it to the kids.
I'd rather get 15 more.
Yeah, but it'll teach the kids a lesson that if you just gamble and then re-gamble and then gamble and re-gamble.
It's not my job to teach them lessons like that. I'll just get 15 more.
Leigh obviously never learned that lesson. Leigh's just finishing off the Christmas Day vlog. Is that the Christmas Day and Christmas Eve vlog?
All in one.
So this day, 2 years ago, we were trying to get into premium outlets and turned around because it was absolutely rammed. So in America, they don't celebrate Boxing Day, but they still have the sales, the after Christmas sales. So you hurry up, I'm off to check out the van. Smells so paint and linseed oily in here. So there we go. So you can see I've painted that. It probably will need one more coat because I can see a bit of patchy through it. And then all I've got to do is put some more of grey paint on this panel and tidy these edges up. And the decorating in the van is complete. We just wait for the cushions. And then I've got to look into ordering the curtains. So I did a quote from the same company that I got the material from for the cushions. They're about £290 for a 1.5 metre curtain. Ridiculous. I'll attempt to make them myself before I'll pay that. The material itself is only about 30-40 quid. So I've got to measure that. I might be able to get it online like Blinds to Go. It depends whether they do the same fabric colour. And then the other change that I've made in here as well is I've now fastened the MaxAir controller to the wall here, so we can turn it on with this. He says. There we go. So a lot of people have said, oh, we need to ventilate the shower. So this shower unit here is completely sealed of moisture in all directions. Any steam that comes out when we get a shower, we turn this on and it acts as a suction like an extractor, but it also acts in reverse as well, so I can actually reverse the fan. Where's the button? There we go. That now pulls air in, which will then push it out through all the different sort of windows and doors. So that's for like that's almost like aircon, but obviously if it's warm out, it's going to be sucking in warm air, but at least it'll create an airflow. So when the door's shut, what will happen is the air will be pulled in here, and the quickest exit point is above the bed, so it's going to create a stream along here of airflow and up through and out of there. So when we're sort of doing the nights in Europe, what's going to happen is when we've got the fan on and put it on the suction mode, the pulling the air in, it's going to create like a wind tunnel, keep us nice and cool in bed. So before Christmas, we showed you the skirting board trims that we put on down here and over there and here on this side. So this is now fully dried, and I've sealed it with some silicone sealant. Oh, it's popping out a little bit there. I might need to put some more on, but just finishes it off nicely. It's the only area of the van that we're going to need it, because everywhere else we've either got this wooden thing going to the floor, we've got kickboards under the sink, and then at the back we can't have it because of the door. So another little thing finished off. I think the next thing now for the van, after we come back after the lodge is closed, is to get all the outside sorted out. So we've got to get all the green out of here, we've got to get all the paint off here, do the cab, take these plastic trims off and get them retextured, and then we'll decide whether we're going to paint it or wrap it.
Ready? Come on.
Come on then.
Tip bins first. Right, first job. Swap these for more. Well, it is Christmas, and we're not lottery kind of people, but we just do it at Christmas, so got £15 worth for the family to scratch when we get back. So, as we've got a free day, we've got this new thing where we're going to try local towns where we always go, but we never actually explore anywhere outside our comfort zones, like the same cafes, the same coffee shops. We're going to go to some new ones. So we went to that wine bar the other day down there, which was nice. So we're going to try a little, I think it's like a gin bar or something, isn't it, down here?
Yeah,
which we've never been to.
It's got something unusual in it.
Well,
I'll show you when we get in.
Yes. So this is the unusual thing about this place. They have aircon. They have aeroplane seats. Yeah. So
Cinema seats at that side.
oh yeah, cinema seats there as well. So I got some chorizo crisps and a lemon soda, and crisps and a beer for you, a local lager. What is it called? Stackhouse Lager.
Yeah.
Could you sit there for 9 hours to Florida?
I could now, yeah. I feel like I'm in economy. My back's rolled.
Yeah, but you've got the leg room of like premium economy.
I remember planes when they had ashtrays in the seats.
Smoking or non-smoking?
Excuse me?
Smoking or non-smoking?
Definitely smoking.
Right, we need some white tea cakes now.
Forget the white tea cakes.
What's that? Oh,
toasted currants.
This is not enough food in the house.
I'll get them both.
But we do need.
Shall I get the little ones or the big ones?
They're
tiny.
Big ones. We're going to have a turkey sandwich and ham sandwich when we get back.
£1.70 odd for both of these from Heron Foods. Toasted currants and 4 normal tea cakes. Bargain. So the review of that place probably won't go back. We've seen it for years. It was the quirkiness of the plane seats that made us want to go there, but it didn't have any kind of atmosphere.
No. It were a bit cold, no atmosphere.
It were a bit cold, yeah, that was the worst thing. Not putting heating on in a pub.
And they don't have a coffee machine, which most, I know some people say, well, don't go to a pub, but a lot of pubs now have coffee machines. People don't want alcohol.
That's true. So we've tried it, we won't go back, there's plenty more to try. So back to the lodge for ham sandwiches now.
Tomorrow we'll try some new
gammon sandwiches with piccalilli. Although that turkey this morning, because I'd done the turkey for Christmas dinner and I'd put so much butter, garlic, herbs, and then full cloves of garlic wedged in as well. When I opened the fridge this morning and opened the tin foil of the leftover turkey, oh my god, it blew my head off with the garlic smell. I had a little bit.
Nick had a little bit of that. I was in bed editing, he came in, he gave me a kiss on the cheek. I'm like, what the frig have you been eating?
You said you smell a Christmas dinner, didn't you?
Yeah.
So, well, it was delicious. I might even have that actually.
I might have
It's not dry. Turkey's usually dry and it wasn't dry at all because they use so much butter.
I want a sandwich, some crisps, a cup of tea.
Some what's-its.
And then some chocolate log, which the Disney wives gave us.
Yeah, I've already eaten the blonde brownie.
And then I might put a film on or something.
What are you going to put on? Before I decide to lock myself in the bedroom?
Oh, I'll have to look for some, I don't know.
You've not factored in that they might be back.
Well, I don't know.
And ruin is quiet. I need to order that projector for the van and then we can go and hide in there.
They can watch a film with us. got back. We have some geese on the lawn. They've not been around for a long time. I'm gonna get rid of them. They'll come straight back after 5 minutes. There they go, into the water. Right, we're back. It's nice and toasty in the lodge, making a cup of tea.
Ooh. We're having turkey and tomato and something chutney, piccalilli with ham.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut them in half.
What's it's prawn cocktail, and just had a phone call from the family. They're still down in Hull, so we've got at least an hour to chill.
Oh, yay!
Well, we don't need to rush earlier, but we were trying to get like a little bit of a chill. They're still not back and it's almost dark. Don't know where they've gone.
I bet they come back and they've bought nothing.
No, I imagine
nothing.
they'll have bought quite a lot actually.
It'll be, if I know them, it'll be cards and wrapping paper, half price for next year.
Well, why not? I can't remember who sent us this, but thank
Chris.
you for it.
It was Chris.
Chris sent, was it?
Yeah.
I'm going to open it because I want to see what's inside it. The big Ferrero Rocher.
I bet it's not like solid.
Oh,
I
no.
hope it is.
I don't know, I imagine it's like a little something with lots of little ones inside. Oh, hang on a minute. What the heck? Actually a big Ferrero Rocher.
It can't be. It can't be. How would you get that open? Oh.
Get a plate.
Looks like a
It's huge.
looks like the thing from Star Wars. Right. Death Star. I don't want to make it slip.
Ah.
It's hollow. I thought it was.
Well,
You're not gonna do it like a Ferrero Rocher.
I'm just trying.
Solid, are they?
Oh, that is a nice Ferrero Rocher chocolate though.
I'll get it eaten before kids come back, shall we?
They're finally all back. We thought they'd got lost. But they were just out at McDonald's and stuff like that. My dad's scratching all the lottery cards off. Scratch cards. So £10?
£9 already, I mean.
We've won £9 already. Spent 15, but we won that off £7. And Nick's getting cold, so he's gone for a lie down. What have you guys been buying?
Bracelets. But I'm making them. Yeah, I've made one.
Didn't you get one of them for Christmas yesterday?
Yeah.
Why have you bought another one for?
She did.
Oh, I see.
I got some new shoes today.
Did you?
Slay.
And Mum's about to have a nap, are you, after all that?
Just going to watch Elf.
Yes, with Eric.
Eric.
And don't know if you want him, but there's a giant Ferrero Rocher.
Oh, wondered what it was. Sorry. Oh, yes, I'll have a bit of that.
Nice sleep.
God. Christ, I couldn't come round.
Where did we get this from?
This is from Chatsworth Market, if you remember. God, it's so hard.
Christmas pudding.
Yep. So, I peel the muzzle. You're supposed to like steam them, and I can't bother. I'm just going to microwave it once I can get the wrapper off. Oh, that smells like strong Christmas cake. That's a bit big.
Yeah? Really? Let me smell it.
It's like solid. And then I'm going to have it with some ambrosia. It's Peter and Stacey's new favourite thing, this.
Yeah, ambrosia custard. They're buying it back in Florida.
Publix from the international food section. I think she was doing like a pie filling with Graham's cinnamon crust, making their own apple crumble for Christmas dinner.
I think I might have a bit of cheesecake with double cream soon and a cup of tea. Well, excuse me.
Well, I'm going to cook that first because that'll cook before that does. Right, I crushed. When it heated up, it kind of relaxed and loosened. So I've put some custard on it, putting it back in, and then I'm going to scoff it. And I've tried it, and oh my god, it's so much nicer than a tinned one that you get. Oh, I feel sick now. That was very delicious. A lot different to what you get when you get them like Marks and Spencer's and Tesco. It was very rich. Oh, he's won on the cards again.
Want my money back, 15 quid.
Again, this is what happens though. They'll have you in the end. When you do the tickets, they're always the only winner is the lottery.
It's only a Christmas thing, so I'll go get 15 more tomorrow.
Well, right. The kids have just watched Elf.
Yeah.
That's Eartha Kitt there, dressed up as Eartha Kitt, and I think we're going to watch Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Much prefer this version to the new one that we saw at the cinema the other week. They've all stopped. It's only been on like 10 minutes, and they've all stopped for snacks. What are you hiding for, Eartha? Look at them, scavenging in kitchen like they've never been fed.
Every time I come in the kitchen, 12 other people.
I know, exactly the same this morning.
Nibbles.
Get some turkey sandwiches.
Yeah. Where's the cheese biscuits?
Cheese biscuits, we ain't got any.
Is them up there? What you put up there?
I ain't put them up there. Lee's in them.
Cheese and crackers, sausage rolls. All the leftovers are coming out. Lots of things there. Yesterday's gravy, but I think we'll be throwing that away. Don't forget there's all them as well if you want some of that. Chocolate log is really nice.
That chocolate tart was nice.
I might just have a little bit of this
They're all for me.
sausage roll.
I've had some.
We're nibbling.
Nibbling.
Ooh, look at that ham. Don't get the cloves on the top of you, not like them.
I like those end parts.
Ass.
Yeah.
Lamb's
Not
ass.
ass,
No, like
but-
the
Pig's ass.
They were
like the
well,
crusty bit, well done bit. Yeah.
I've just told the kids what crab sticks are made from. You don't want them again, do you? Oh, look at this here. Look at this. A sausage roll. When you've eaten it, I'll tell you what that's made of. It's literally 40 minutes. These lot have been in the kitchen eating, filling the trays up, bringing them back in.
I'm just preparing.
That's your third bowl.
We've run out of plates. I've had to have a bowl.
Cheese, crackers, ham, sausage rolls, chutneys, cheeses, trifles,
I bet you want some now.
crab sticks.
It's that time of Christmas again.
Yay, it's the best time of the year.
They're going home. So they're trying to squeeze in as much as they can because I'm going to go over in a couple of days to take everything out tomorrow, day after.
Unfortunately, they brought most of the wardrobe, shoes and coats.
TVs.
So Christmas presents can't go back.
TVs and stuff are going to go back, so they're trying to squeeze as much as they
I
can.
think what we should do is leave the two girls here. And then everything will fit in the car to take home.
I'm bringing them down there. I don't care about that.
How about we take you to the train station, put you on a train, you can make your own way back.
If you two stop
How
here, I'll be sort of-
How about Grandma takes you two and Mummy stays here? Give her a break for 2 days. Right, goodbye. It's been nice having you again.
Not even all this lot's going to fit in that
It
car.
will. We can squeeze all this in. Well, we could always throw some stuff which we think they don't really need.
Like most of it then. Shall we just chuck all these bags here?
Yeah.
Just take the TVs
Yeah.
next week.
Bye. Right, they've left of the family, so I like to get tidied up pretty quick after Christmas. So the Christmas cards have gone. Christmas tree's staying up, obviously, but Christmas cards have all gone, so that's back to normal. And someone else is going away. He's going back to North Pole. Goodbye, Eric.
See you next year.
You've been great. See you next year.
Bye.
Still windy. On a day like today, all you want to do
Get inside, get
is
inside.
sit inside and watch Christmas films and stuff. But no, we're going out. Need to put another coat on that. How many coats have you had now?
No, but it hasn't dried. Because it's been open to the element, not been open to the element. It's had 5 coats. That needs another 1, maybe 2, and then that's done. So the next thing we need to do, the cost of having a curtain made for this door with that material is £290. That's insane. So I'll either get the material and make it myself, or we'll get one the exact same colour and just cut the curtain down.
So we're going to have a look in the sales.
So before we do anything, I need to measure the width of the door, including the wraparound, and then also the doors at the back. Can you hold that up to the wall? So 147, let's say 160.
Yeah. Bye.
By, hold on, remember that, 160 by 160. Bloody tape measure. Right, let go. 160 by 187. So 160 by 187. Right, we've tidied the lodge. It's now back to pristine condition again. Lee's hoovered up. I've done all the sofa cushions and things like that.
I forgot to have the chocolate rum again. I've just found it under a tree. I'm like,
we'll have it on New Year's Eve when the wives come.
The wives are coming for New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
So, the Disney wives.
Yeah.
So hopefully. I feel a bit flat now, they've all gone. It's always the same, innit? When all the chaos of Christmas is on, it's like, oh, I can't wait for some peace. But then when you get the peace, it's like, oh, they've all gone.
Give it a few hours, you'll be thinking, oh, this is bliss.
But we are going to go over in a couple of days. Maybe we'll have some, rather than just going and dropping the presents off, because they won't all fit in my dad's car, we'll organise something for me, because it's my dad's birthday today. Maybe we'll go out for a meal orders.
Yeah.
Or something, I don't know. Something with a steak.
Something with a steak?
Yeah, I just fancy a steak.
Not a brewer's fare, though.
No.
Some about Miller and Carter. Since your mother's already mentioned Miller and Carter 100 times this holiday.
Possibly.
So, yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
I'll arrange that.
They do a roasted garlic there, and they used to do.
Oh, yeah. Just looking at for sale stuff. Hey, they'd be nice in van, wouldn't they?
Get lost.
What do you
Too
mean?
heavy.
$225? Yeah,
Too
but
heavy.
it almost matches the colour of the van.
It's too heavy, it's wood.
I love it.
We've already got one anyway.
We got these in the sale one year, and we use them on Christmas Day
They're
every year.
popular if they're still selling them off in
Oh,
sale.
hang on a minute. Do I need some more of these? No.
They'll be light.
Well, yeah. What's the?
But you've already got some anyway. Your mum bought you some with van. With
Well,
van
no, only two, but they are very light, aren't they?
Yeah, but there's only seats for two, so.
No.
Bloody hell, you can't get a better match than that.
I know, I've seen them already, but they're eyelets, aren't they?
Yeah, but who cares? We can cut them down.
Are they all eyelets? Eyelet,
The
yeah.
drop's not long enough.
What's these at the bottom? There's different ones though. These eyelets. What have we got?
It's not long enough.
It's not long enough.
No. It's not long enough.
We can't have eyelets. We need
That's long enough.
the other version, whatever you call it.
Well, there's enough drop there to cut the top off and put a
55 quid
tape.
and the blackout as well.
I know.
Bloody perfect.
What about width? 117 per curtain. We might have to stitch two together. Let me get my phone out and check the dimensions.
Make sure there is, yeah, there's 20% off them all as well. Perfect.
I can't believe that colour.
I saw that. I've seen that
I've
in here
seen it,
before,
but I didn't
though.
think it would be an exact match like that.
Right, so we're getting these, but they are eyelets, so we're going to have to take them up and
you
do
know.
some sewing. My mum might do it for us, but if not, she might let you use
I'll
her
have to learn to sew.
sewing
She'll have to
machine.
just thread it up for me and I'll just run it through.
So now what do we need?
We need the pleat tape now to replace the eyelet tape.
Right, now we're deciding which top for the curtains we need.
Well, they don't even know in here.
Well, we've asked and they weren't sure.
That's too small.
Whilst Nick's doing that, I've just been looking at these. I love the wallpaper you can get here for kids. Look at that, Star Wars. Love it, Baby Yoda. And I like this as well. Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. So do you know what we're getting? No. Should we have a look on Amazon?
Yeah, might have to. Since it's Christmas, I got us a treat.
Oh, for goodness sakes. We've got enough treats back at the lodge. Well, I only wanted a coffee. That's all I wanted. A coffee.
Decaf as well, so we're not buzzing. Right, so that was pure fluke that we found them. We have seen them before, but we've never taken the sample in and held it up against it. So, and the fact that they were on sale as well, which makes it even better, we got 20% off, and we've got the right type of curtain and the right size for both windows. We're going to have to change the eyelet tops on it to pleated, but I've got an idea how to do that, and we've got the right colour cotton. Just need to decide how we're going to do the back door, and then once we get the cushions back, that's it. The van's done inside. All the soft furnishings is finished. I thought we'd be talking like March time before we got all the bits and bats for all the interiors, but that's happened really quickly.
It's coming at a time when we've got to leave the lodge.
I know.
Which I know some people are saying, well, why didn't you just go in the van? But
It's not ready.
we
haven't got any curtains.
At that point to go in the van, and had we been in the... What I mean is...
If your mum can sew it for us, we could come over.
Had we not had to leave the lodge, we'd have finished it in a few weeks, and then we could have gone for a couple of nights and started testing it in January, but it's just not meant to be. We'll have to wait
It's
till
possible.
February.
We could get this done before we have to leave the lodge. Get the curtains up,
We've got about a
and then
week, haven't we?
and then we've already got the bedding and everything. That's already in there, and we just need the cushions for the chair. We could manage with like crappy cushions, and it's doable. We could go in it and start using it.
Back at the lodge looking at his curtains.
It sounds plasticky, doesn't it? Because it's got like a solid blackout sheet at the back. But once they're ironed, and then that's cut off, effectively we're going to chop it off there.
Yeah.
And then fold it over, put a pleated tape on the top. Once it's at the right drop for inside the van, so it'll effectively sit on the floor with about an inch.
Freaking well long, aren't they?
Well,
Take a
228,
lot
so
off.
we've got to cut off
Yeah.
about that much off the top,
Yeah.
which I'll do that later. So I'll have to try holding it up, kind of seeing what it looks like, and then I'm going to come back in afterwards. I'm going to do a bit of painting, and then I'm going to come back in, and I'm going to cut off the excess to fold it back to the height that we need it all the way along. But the width, hold that,
Oh, careful your beer.
hold that,
Nick's having a Christmas beer.
take it that way. There's got to be enough to cover the window, but also have enough gather. Is it raining?
Yeah.
Enough gather. So it's about 1.42 the width of the window. So doing that, we won't have to take any. We won't have to add another curtain bit on the end.
Mm-hmm.
And that will help with scrunching up on one side of the door.
You glad we found them?
Yep, I love them. Lee just woke up from a 2-hour nana. I've just had some Christmas.
I had a headache, thinking of migraine, so I went for it.
He was sat in Costa like he was just spaced out, and I'm saying, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" You're kind of like looking into thin air. Anyway, he said he had a migraine. So we came back. I've been in the van. I've finished the grey bit on the panelling. I've held the curtain up. I've got the right measurements. So at some point we need to cut it and a little bit longer for the overlap. Lee's been for a 2-hour nana. I've just had a Christmas pudding, which our friend Susan made.
Is that a brandy you've got there?
Yes.
Half a freaking glass of it?
No, it's just the rest of the bottle. It's not half a glass. It's just a couple of shots. Just finishing the bottle off. Because his dad's not here. His dad likes my brandy now. So we had to get another bottle yesterday because he's been supping it like it's tap water. So, anyway, they've gone now. What was that?
So much stuff behind
Kids'
you.
presents. I've ordered the pleat tape, so I'm going to make some curtains.
Oof.
And his mum's going to sew it for us. She's going to sew the pleat on.
I might have a bit of cheesecake.
I fancy some cheese, but I don't want it to, like, knock my stomach off again. Mind you, they've took it all, haven't
I
they?
didn't even know where, did it?
We literally sent all the food back with them to stop us from having it, and now we're starving.
Yes, you were. I saw you were about to send this cheesecake back, but I got it back.
Both cheesecakes, you greedy git.
I didn't want the chocolate one.
What do you want?
Just got my Kindle. I'm just gonna have a read. I'm having one of those days where I just can't bother doing it because I had that migraine, so I'm just gonna chill and now read because my head's fine now.
It's just nice to have the lodge quiet.
Yes. So
And tidy.
one of our lovely patrons who checks the videos for us before anybody else sees them said you forgot to tell people in the Christmas Day video that about Disneyland Paris. We mentioned it.
You mentioned it. Big gob.
So we're going to Disneyland Paris at the end of January.
With the wives.
With the Disney wives. We're going with the Disney wives. So we're having a trip out with those guys and our friends Tracy, Neil and Faith.
Yep.
So there's going to be, how many is that of us? 3, 4, 5, 7 of us. We're flying. All flying together on the same flight. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes,
Unless
we've all booked.
Tracy and Neil have booked the wrong flight.
So
But the wives booked here a couple of months back with us. So this has been on his cards.
On that night.
So we haven't.
We went to the pub.
Our Disney annual passes for Florida have now expired.
Yes.
We do have 30 days to renew them. We have them up until the 23rd of January. We're not going to do that. We are going to go at least once next year, but it will only be, well, so far we've only got one trip planned, and I doubt we'll have another one with the van.
To Florida, it means.
Yes.
So, as we knew we were going to France and around Europe, we thought we'll switch our Disneyland Florida annual passes for Disneyland Paris annual passes. So we got those when we went with
And
the
they are
girls.
half the cost.
Yeah, we got those when we went with the girls, as you saw. And then...
Knowing that we'll be going back in the van and February.
we thought we'd go back for Disney for Christmas,
January,
just to see
February.
all the Christmas trimmings, but we never got around to because we were so busy with Stacey coming over. So we said, let's not bother. And then we... the wives said they'd like to go, so we're like, right, we'll go, and we booked anyway. So we're going for 4 nights, I believe,
5 days, 4 nights.
and we'll show you about where we're staying and what have you when it gets close to the time. It's not a Disney hotel, but I think it's a Disney partner hotel, isn't it?
Yep.
So
And then about a week after we booked it, the prices for Disney hotels, I think they were about 30 quid difference, but we booked it through Expedia.
we really like the look of the hotel.
We got
where
about
we're going.
4,000 Virgin points just for booking it. It was really cheap. I think it was £700
for 4 nights.
for 4 nights for the
Including
two
the
of us,
flight.
including the flights and the hotel.
Obviously,
not the tickets.
The other guys have got to pay for their tickets, but we've got
Yeah.
the annual pass.
Yeah. So we thought that was really cheap. It was an Expedia package deal, and we used Shops Away on Virgin, and I think we got the exchange rate at the time was something like 6 to 1 or 10 to 1 or something like that. We got about 4,000 points from that transaction alone.
So looking forward to going. Again, we always like to go with friends.
Because you see it differently.
We see it differently. The Disney wives have been before. They've not been for a few years, I don't think.
Many years.
Tracy and Neil and Faith have never been, so it'll be nice to see it with
It
those.
took some convincing to get them to
Decide. They've all been buying thermals.
Yeah.
I've got lots of thermal socks. They've got like thermal...
The thing is, right,
thermal, whatever you call it.
It's going to be about 3 degrees warmer than here. It's like 500, 600 miles south of here, so it's going to be about 3 degrees warmer than here.
I'll keep an eye on the weather. If it's freezing at the time, I'll
It's
go
probably
and get
going to
some
be
thermals
wet.
from Primark.
Wet and not overcast, because it's like January, February time, isn't it?
So looking forward to going. Maybe we'll finally get on RC Racer, because we've still not been on that.
We've only been on Crush once.
Yes, that's true.
So, depends what the crowds are like. Now, the problem we've got...
It's not a kids' holiday, so it should be hopefully all right.
The problem we've got is we've booked... because we've got an annual pass, you can only book 3 reservations on an annual pass for Paris, and we have 4 days there. So on our first day, we have to book our last day, hoping that there's no... It's not full.
Isn't it? It's a silly thing to do.
I know. Hoping that it's not full.
If
If it is, we'll just have to wave at the gate.
Yeah.
So, there we go.
Looking forward to that. And you need to get on to the wives and Tress and Neil about where we're going to eat. We want a new restaurant that we've never
We have
tried.
a WhatsApp group and we're discussing it.
Yeah.
So I think they wanted to eat at Pim's Kitchen, the buffet.
Oh, we've never done that, have we? So
No.
that's fine.
So
I really fancy Walt's Diner, is it called? Or Walt's Kitchen?
then you get and say what you want then.
Go on then. I'm just going to continue reading. I'm reading the Alan Rickman diaries. It's very good. A little bit boring if you don't like diary entries, because I journal and diary. So I enjoy it, but it's like, did this, did that, did this, did that. And it's just interesting. It's very interesting. So there you go. I'm off to read some more of this. Hope you're having a good day. Bye for now. Having fun there?
Yeah.
Welcome to the next morning.
Just been watching YouTube videos on curtains.
We've been having all sorts of discussion this morning. An hour ago, we were just about to book a campsite to go off on our first adventure
It's not ready.
for the first night, but then we thought about the practicalities and Nick poo-pooed it and it's been boring.
Well, for a start, somebody'd have to clean the toilet out after we've done, because then it's going into
we haven't even
storage.
picked up have we picked up the things yet?
What?
The
Water
liquids.
bottles? No, but it smells awful.
What does?
It smells of almonds.
Oh, wait, so we have picked it up.
Oh yeah, I've got it. Yeah.
I couldn't remember if we picked it up or not.
It smells. It doesn't smell of cleaning. It smells of
So-
like Disaronno.
Anyway, well, that's all right. I like Disaronno.
Yeah, but you don't want to shite in it.
We're going to finish the vlog, and on the next vlog, we're going to tidy this place up. We're going to de-Christmas it. It's not even New Year's yet, but we're just going to get rid of all the Christmas stuff. We're going to tidy up. The place is a mess with all sorts of stuff. Where you are? Oh, de-Christmasing.
de-Christmasing.
And then we're going to sort out the curtains. This is what it looks like. What an absolute sty.
I'll let you do that.
So thanks for watching today, guys. Hit the like button, click the notification bell, drop us a comment below. Let us know when you take your Christmas tree down. It's only about the 28th of December, but we're going to get rid of it. We're going to get back to normal.
But don't forget ours has been up a couple of weeks before everybody
and
else.
we've still got
So
some
just
up at
start
the
vlogmas.
apartment, which we're going to keep up for a few days once we get back there as well.
Yeah, right. I bet you that comes down the day we get back and all.
We shall see you on the next vlog.
Bye.